So last week I started with some crazy facts you just couldn't believe, but this week I'm going to expand upon them. Now remember, of all these facts, I have personally verified every single one, and I guarantee that all of them, except 2 or 3, are true. And I won't tell you which ones. This requires you to, keep your thinking cap on. Use your critical thinking. This is kind of a big deal. Not just on my podcast, but in life. And when I say not just, I mean really not here. It doesn't matter if you believe me or not. It doesn't affect me in any way. It doesn't affect you. But in life, come on, man. Use your critical thinking. So did you know that when you get a kidney transplant, they do not actually remove your kidneys? They just give you an additional one. That's because unless your kidney is cancerous or toxic, removing it is more likely to kill you than just leaving it there. And odds are your kidney still has 6 or 10 or 20% function, so leaving it there makes you healthier, but removing it could damn well kill you. Did you know you can go your entire life without water? Yeah. I mean, you'll die in a few days, but technically you could just stop drinking water for the rest of your life. It's similar to that old adage, give a man a fire, he'll be warm for a day. Set a man on fire, he'll be warm for the rest of his life. I think that's pretty much how it goes, right? So let's see, what's this say? The average male has less than 2 testicles, fewer than 2 testicles, a number of testicles lower than 2. The average human has a number of testicles lower than 1. Yeah. Put that in your throat and smoke it. 1 million seconds is about 2 weeks. 1 billion seconds is 32 years. So when in politics they like to lump millionaires in with billionaires, remember that 1 million seconds is 2 weeks and 1 billion seconds is 32 years. A billionaire is as dissimilar to a millionaire as a millionaire is to a pauper. Betty White is actually older than sliced bread. Yeah. So it's actually more accurate to say that sliced bread is the greatest thing since Betty White. And, extra fun fact, Google Betty White nude and you can actually see pictures of it in black and white from back when she wasn't 500 years old, which I'm told is 500 years ago. Yes, they had film then. It's another true fact I just added in, just for good measure. Russia has the same landmass as Pluto. Not the dog. The dog is much smaller. No, the planet, and I'm going to call it a planet because it's rounder than Neil deGrasse Tyson thought. It has an oxygen atmosphere, which he didn't suspect. Despite its wonky orbit, it's more planet-like than previously believed. But we'll see if he comes around. We'll see. Fun fact, people actually paid for pet rocks. How is that possible? Who does that? It's a goddamn rock. Think it through. Saudi Arabia imports camels and sand from Australia. Dubious claim? Oh, dubious indeed. Doesn't mean it isn't true. You'll have to Google it to find out. Fun fact, you can buy diapers made specifically for ducks. And they're available in a wide variety of colors. What in the hell are you talking about? Diapers for ducks in any color is ridiculous, but multicolored, come on. How many domesticate... You know what? It's fine. Forget it. Dynamite is made in part from peanuts. Oh, I realize I may have stumbled on that. I said peanuts, not penis. Although, I could suggest other way. You know what? I'm not going to go into it. And last fun fact for the week. Every time a hot woman gives up pity sex, 3 angels get their wings, and 2 people are removed from purgatory, which is to say, it really never happens. It's very rare. And sloppy drunken sex doesn't count. It has to be, the real deal. It has to be, okay, well, this guy's, clearly he's a 4 and I'm a 9, but he really needs this. I'm just going to let it, you know what? I'm going to make it happen. And, again, these things, I don't make this stuff up, although one could argue in the case of that last one, perhaps I did. But these are true facts, and I welcome you to fact check me in the comments, on Twitter, on Facebook, on Reddit, all the places where my podcast do exist. I welcome you to, fucking admit that you exist. Because if you don't, well, I'm not going to admit that I exist. And frankly, I'm a pretty sentient robot. True facts. Check them out.